How can we not lose money? Because as Warren Buffett said, the first rule of an investment is don't lose. And the second rule of an investment is don't forget the first rule. Wanna know how to avoid the biggest mistakes in trading futures on your favorite exchange? Sure, they might seem like a gold mine, but they come with serious risks. In this video, I'll reveal the 3 biggest mistakes that will 100% make you lose money. And trust me, the worst is the third one. It's so frustrating, I think. So first, what's perpetual futures? These contracts allow you to borrow funds and use leverage. Meaning, even if you don't hold a lot of assets, you can still aim for high returns. And unlike traditional futures contracts, they have no expiration date. This means traders can hold positions indefinitely as long as they have sufficient maintenance margin. This provides greater flexibility and it makes it particularly attractive in the volatile crypto market. So I will tell you here today that if you want to trade perpetual contracts, these 3 trading methods will 100% make you lose money. Don't touch them, don't do that. So, the first error is not setting a stop loss. The reason why stop loss is so important is that no matter who you are, you cannot say that you will make 100% profit all the time. You will lose some trades and you may lose everything if you don't set a stop loss properly. Many people may think that stop losses are overrated, but in fact, at least more than half of leveraged investors suffer massive losses because of this one and only reason. There are always people, who think they are lucky and always think that they can accurately judge the direction of the market. And sometimes they have already started to lose money, but they don't believe in it and think that the market will just go back up. This is a very bad behavior. It's a weakness of human nature. So to counter that, some exchanges will encourage you to define a stop loss price when opening an order. I really hope that all beginners, if they want to trade futures, don't do the wrong thing, which is far more important than doing the right thing. So please, pretty please, be sure to set a good stop loss. That being said, this mistake is nothing compared to the second way to shoot yourself in the foot. The second mistake is using too high a leverage. I am in many cryptocurrency chat groups, on Telegram and Discord, and people often post orders with 10x, 20x, or even 100x leverage. Every time they succeed, they just want to show off. And it's easy for beginners to be jealous and think they can do that too. But you have to know that if you take a trade in the wrong direction with a 20x leverage contract, you may lose all your money. Can you really bear such a risk? Can you really guarantee that you will not lose money? Real experts use low leverage, that is like 3x or 5x. Even if they think it's a great opportunity, they will maintain such discipline. And for me, when I trade futures, I basically never do more than 3x. And I will increase it to 5x only for very optimistic projects. And when we look at the K-line charts, we can see an upper or lower lead, which are insertion frames. Sometimes it just goes by short-term large investors selling. It has no effect on spot players, but for contract players with too high of a leverage, I'm not kidding you, they are likely to scream because they may be stabbed by this little needle and their positions will be liquidated. So no matter from what angle, don't open too high leverage trades. Only in this way can you survive in this market. And so that was the second point. Now for the worst of all, the one I find the most frustrating. What is it? I have to sit down for that one. But the third one is, don't forget to set stop profits. There is an old saying in the market: beginners focus on stop losses. Masters focus on stop profits. You have to know how and when to take profits. Staying calm when you are making money is often much harder than cutting your losses. Whether you are a newbie or a seasoned trader, finding that balance is crucial. For beginners, the easiest method is to understand the profit-loss ratio. This means setting a ratio between your stop profit and stop loss when making a trade. For example, if your stop profit is set at 20% and your stop loss at 15%, you're in a good spot as long as your win rate is at least 55%. It's pure mathematics and probabilities. Mastering stop profits can make a massive difference in your trading success. Keep your eyes on the prize and start to trade smart. So yeah, that's about it for today. Remember, if you want to trade contracts, keep these 3 things in mind: stop loss, stop profit, and low leverage. But I still want to remind you, if you are not well versed in the cryptocurrency market and don't have a lot of capital, it's best to stay away from futures. The risk is too high. For most people, it's much safer to start with spot trading. The cost of trial and error is lower. Avoid trading like you are gambling at the casino until you get familiar with the market and develop your own sense of it. And remember, subscribe now and become a better investor.